Hello, good morning. How was the night? How are you? Yes, this morning it's Tuesday, the 19th of May 2020, and right now we're having civic education. We're having civic education. Tuesday, 19th of May 2020. We're still talking about values. Okay? We are talking about values, but today we are talking about values that do not show morals. Okay? Values that do not show morals. Before we start, what did we say values are? Can you remember? Values are the principles and beliefs that control the behavior and way of life of people in the society. What? Values are the principles and beliefs that control the behavior and way of life of people in the society. Last week we talked about morals that show values that show good morals, such as greeting. Let's quickly just write them down. Greeting, kindness, tolerance, loyalty, contentment, honesty, respect, patriotism, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, cooperation, and self-control. These are the values that we talked about that show good morals. Now what we want to do is to look at those values that do not show good morals. We'll just talk about 4 of them. The first one is laziness. The second one is fighting. The third one is bullying. And the fourth one is stealing. At least listening to this, you know that hearing the words, you know they are not good values at all. That means they are not things that good children should even think of doing. What do we mean by laziness? Laziness is the attitude of not being willing to do what the work you're supposed to do. To do. For example, when you finish eating your food and you tidy up your plate, do you clean your table? Or you just want to go and watch TV? Do you like doing your homework when you get back home? Do you lay your bed when you wake up in the morning? So when you are not willing, when you don't like doing what you're supposed to do, that is a sign of laziness, and it is not supposed to be, okay? So don't be lazy. Number 2, fighting. How do we explain fighting? Okay, let's say this is when you use your body or an object to hit another person. Let's write that down. This is when you use your body or an object to hit another person. Yes. And it's not like, those times when maybe you're passing by somebody and your body just hit that person. No, that's no fighting. Fighting is this one. You usually, the person wants to make the person feel bad or hurt the person or do something dangerous to the person. It is usually done to hurt or harm the other person. Then you just use your hand and you punch someone, or you hit someone, or slap someone. That's fighting. And it's not supposed to be done by good children. Remember what we always say. You don't even say, oh, someone did something to you, you want to correct the person. No, you report the person. Okay? The next one is bullying. Bullying, okay, is almost like fighting, but in bullying, you are more powerful than the other person. And then you now do things like slapping the person, taking the person's things, calling the person names, and doing things to make the person feel bad. This is when you frighten someone that is less powerful than you. Most times the person is usually smaller. Is it good to be treating people who are less powerful than you like they are not good? Abusing them, hitting them? Good. Please don't. Okay? Because it is not a good value that shows morals. Bullying can be by physically hitting them, the person, or teasing them. What do we mean by teasing? That you are laughing at them, making fun of them, and they are not enjoying it. Imagine if someone does not know how to write fast, and then you now start saying that slow writer, and the person, instead of writing, the person is just feeling, oh, why are you calling me slow writer? Stop calling me slow writer. And the person wants to cry, but you are not stopping. That's teasing someone. That's a form of bullying the person. And Let's say threatening them, how do I explain threatening? Threatening someone now, like, I'm going to take your bag away, I'm going to take this away, you won't see it again. That's like a threat. Like you will do something to them, you're telling them you will do something to them that they will not like. That's threatening people, and that is not good. And calling them names, imagine you know someone's name. Like now, if my name, okay, my name is Mister and people call me Miwawashi, and I'm happy and we laugh, that's okay. Remember, you made a t-shirt that you wrote your pet name there, your nickname at the back of your t-shirt. That's a name you love. But when you are calling people names, that means you're calling them names that they don't like, names they don't like at all. That's calling people names. If someone says, oh, they're just calling me names, maybe they are calling me, can you imagine, I'm there, I'm somewhere and someone is calling me lazy. See, lazy girl. Is that good? Are you supposed to be calling me lazy even when I'm not lazy? So you don't call people names. And finally, stealing. What is stealing? Stealing is when you take something that does not belong to you without the permission of the owner. Okay, this is when you take something that does not belong to you without the permission of the owner. This is when you take something that does not belong to you without the permission of the owner. Did you get that? When you take, even if it's for mommy or it's for daddy or for your sister or your brother, if the person does not give you permission to take it and you take it and you don't let them know, that is stealing. And the good thing is, none of you steal, and that's a good one, and I like you for that. So please continue to be like that. Okay, is that okay? Okay, so let's go over it one more time. We talked about values being principles and beliefs that control the behavior and way of life of people in the society. Right? It controls the way of life and the beliefs of people in and the behavior of people in the society. Okay, so we talked about values that show morals and the ones that do not show morals. Values that do not show morals are laziness, fighting, bullying, stealing. Right? Laziness, fighting, bullying, and stealing. What did we say laziness is? That's the attitude of not being willing to do the work you're supposed to do. What does that mean? you just don't always feel like doing the work you're supposed to do. That's laziness. Fighting, this is when you use your body or an object to hit another person. Your hand or your leg. Or you take your book, your pencil, anything, and you use it to hit somebody. Bam! On the body. Bullying. This is when you frighten someone that is less powerful than you. You get them scared. You make them feel bad. Maybe by hitting them or by making fun of them, teasing them, or threatening them, or calling them names. And then stealing is when you take something that does not belong to you without the permission of the owner, without the owner allowing you to take it. So, a quick assignment. What is bullying? Write the other 3 values that do not show morals. Okay? Thank you.